Alrighty, guys, we're live. Thanks, Rover Sports here. Gonna do a CJ Beathard video. Been excited to try to do this for you guys. You guys have been awesome, particularly Niner Nation. My friend Mike in the comment section, a couple of you other guys. CJ Beathard here. What a performance! And I'm gonna go back and we're gonna dive into the second quarter of this game, and we're gonna go back to the third quarter and just try to show you some of CJ Beathard and the brilliance of what this kid is bringing to the table. So, I think Kyle kind of knows the psyche of CJ. He's going to thrust CJ right into the mix here. He's going to put him right into the fire, 2-minute drill, and here we're going to get CJ. And this was a really good decision because if you look at this play, George Kittle is his primary read, his Iowa teammate. And what CJ is going to do here, he's going to take the snap, he's going to look towards George, and George is going to be double covered there. If he throws it right there, it's a completion. However, for some reason, I think that he could have fit in the football to Kittle. He hesitates a bit. He had Hyde out in the backfield, so it wasn't the greatest play by CJ Beathard, but he was very, very cautious on this play. Certainly going to make up for it on the next play. Here we'll get a better look from behind here as one of the guards, one of them, 75, the left guard, gets pushed right back into CJ Beathard's face, and he has a hard time evading the tackle. And I believe that look, if we go back, was, it's kind of soft coverage. It's cover one, and it's really man. So it's cover one, and then it's man right there. So they should have ran some quick hitters to the left and said they tried to get Kittle involved. It was a good read by the Redskins defenders, though. So let's head on to the next play. 2nd and 10. This is a special throw to Marquise Goodwin here. So what CJ is going to do right here is, looking at the coverage here, I believe it's man. It's cover one man, the same exact look as the one before. So Kyle now knows what he's dealing with. And you have linebackers, and pretty much what CJ's trying to do is that CJ's going to take this snap. There's a couple of obstacles here. We're going to see Carlos Hyde. He's going to go out and occupy these guys right here. So there will be a hole at about the 35-yard line for CJ to put it. So Hyde is going to eventually come out. So this play needs to be protected well, and it's excellently protected by the offensive line. So then Hyde's right here. Hyde will occupy these linebackers. We have, I believe, maybe a tight end out there. And then CJ's going to throw this one, and it's a hole shot right to Goodwin. And it's an incredible throw above a bunch of crap, in terms of linebackers and things. So watch CJ here. Watch him step up. And at 6'2", he has enough height to get this football over the trouble, over the marshland, and throw it up high where only Keese can bring it down. So really accurate throw, great line protection, and a big-time throw. But here from this angle, you're going to look at what makes this play so special from CJ Beathard. It's 2 plays on this series. So CJ here, watch CJ's eyes. CJ's looking right the entire time. And then CJ, he doesn't play his hand until the last second. So the deep safety has no choice, because CJ Beathard, he doesn't play the cards quickly. And that's what's amazing. That's where training camp and those things that Kyle's been working on with CJ, that's where that really has panned out. And of course, this dumbass computer program happened to skip ahead of what I wanted to show, which was the George Kittle throw by Mr. Beathard. That was just totally awesome in itself. So this was another money play by CJ. And here's CJ. You're going to see Kit right here. And right here, you're going to see, again, occupying the zone. I think this is a cover 2, and it's a pretty relaxed zone, which zone defense is fun, but your timing has to be perfect. So CJ knows right now he has to get rid of the football immediately to Kittle. You're going to see here underneath occupying linebackers. That's very important. It's called pass-off coverage. So, when you're trying to beat zone, the key is when you hit the barrier of the zone, the ball needs to be thrown. So right here, you're going to see the pass-off. So this is the concept. you're going to now get Kittle. He's now going to be passed off from linebacker to cornerback. It's just like you're going through an assembly line. You're passing Kittle off to this guy. However, the Kittle's going to cut up field, and the throw, if it's on time, is impossible for the transition to be made between those two players on the Redskins, those two guys. And here CJ just absolutely pins one in through the barrier of the zone and breaking really the zone. And then you're going to look again. Let's look at CJ's eyes from up top. This is next level shit at the quarterback position, because look at CJ, he's looking left, and then he knows his man Kittle is right there the entire time, because guess what CJ needs to do? He needs to isolate this guy right here. They need to occupy Wall Street, occupy the safety, his eyes occupy. CJ comes down, it's like second nature. Like, this isn't supposed to be what rookies are doing. I mean, this is eye manipulation, route progression. It's really impressive, and it just shows you that you can have a huge arm like a Ryan Mallett or whatever, but if you're not able to do all these things in your head, you cannot thrive in this offense. And Kyle Shanahan, he probably saw Kirk Ferentz, and he probably saw what CJ did at Iowa, and he was like, I can easily implement CJ into my system. Here's Carlos Hyde. I thought this should be a house call at this angle, because I wish Hyde would just ignore his blockers here, because he has open space. Just go get those yards and try to make it a house call at this point, I wish Carlos would have housed it. Instead, he kind of hesitates right there, lets the linebackers come back into the picture, but that's fine. Then I believe we're going to get first and goal from maybe first and 10 from the 13-yard line. So here, the Niners, let's see what they call here. I don't like this call really at all. I think it's an incomplete pass. So I would have probably thrown it out here, a little swing pass, to see if you can get Carlos to miss. And this throw is this throw is well defended, so that's just a one read and kind of well defended. So not much to take away on that play, because it was a one read. Here, Carlos, if he would have realized Hyde was out of the backfield, he would have made a better decision. But this is a play I want to highlight, because you look here at this zone, and there's a zone right here. So what I would have preferred Kyle to run here is I would have preferred a rub route where this guy goes inside, where Marquise can take the corners off and where you can attack the middle of the zone. Watch how crappy the route progress is from these two guys. Watch how crappy it is from both of these guys. No one gets separation. You can't blame Beathard at all. And the middle of the zone is completely unoccupied. So as a play caller for the next game, I hope that they can get that figured out when, let's see the look of this. Let's see, it is a cover 3, because you have like 3 dudes back here, 3 safeties. So it's a cover 3 zone, very conservative defense in the red zone, not letting up a touchdown. And then CJ just kind of like throws it away, and the blocking wasn't perfect either, but nobody was really open. He probably wanted to get to his check down. Man, it freaking skipped ahead again. But anyway, guys, Carlos Hyde's going to eventually house this ball. Or no, we're going to get a 1st and 7. Then we're going to get, let's see, 1st and 7 here for the Niners. Wish this would have been a hold on Kittle. Was such an obvious hold, even from this angle, guys. Watch this play. George Kittle got held. It's a smash concept with the back. And, that's a hold. That's a tug of the jersey that the refs didn't call, just like the Garcon play. They might have had money on the Redskins, just like the refs had money on the New England Patriots yesterday. I love on 4th and 1. Something I'm loving about Kyle Shanahan, and a problem that I see with my New York Giants, is that they don't run the ball on 4th and 1. And I love Shanahan's offense. I love the ballsiness of this call. 3 seconds left in the house. Big balls, Mike Shanahan. Booyah, Hyde, touchdown. What a drive from CJ Beathard to get him down there. I mean, his first professional drive's a 2-minute drill. You got to be shitting me. That is unfreaking believable. Then I believe here that CJ's going to go and get more points. So more route coverage, more dissection of plays coming up for us. Okay, 2nd and 5. I believe we get a couple of runs. We do. So we get 3rd and 7. So CJ's going to read this blitz really well. And between the ears, that's where CJ is so effective. And how frustrating is that? How frustrating is that this play that again on the coach's film, it really can get better because it skips on me. I have to go back to the start sometimes. 3rd and 8, I want to show you this play. I'll go ahead and zero in on it. 3rd and 8 for CJ, and he's going to go out, and you're going to watch here the linebackers blitz, and watch this. Everybody's blitzing. CJ knows it the whole time. He is so well prepared. That's a prepared guy. It's rare to see a rookie quarterback when you're getting blitzed in your first game just be so calm, and that's what Kyle has done. That's why it's so damn exciting, because you have John Lynch and Robert Saleh on defense, and then you have an offensive guru in Kyle that's going to run such a balanced attack. So this is a play too where this is where CJ can grow. CJ, first off, his footwork is great, but he takes a while to get loaded and rocked. And I would have loved this concept here, this route to attack the defense, because it's a perfect call for an out. Because look, you run the smash concept, you hold this guy, and then there's a big hole right here at the 50-yard line where CJ can step up and drill it towards the sideline in between the corner and safety. Doesn't happen. I don't like the call of the route there, but Carlos Hyde really had a spectacular second half of this game. I mean, has smooth hands, catches it with CJ, and fantasy owners should love Carlos Hyde and what he can do. The Niners I like that even though they didn't get the first down running it on second down, they're not dumb enough to then say, because it didn't work, we're going to go ahead and not do it again. But they do it. Then CJ here, this is money in the bank. You will get this from Rod Marinelli. So Rod Marinelli of the Cowboys, he loves to play off with his corners because they just cut Nolan Carroll. They have a bunch of rookies like Jordan Lewis and Chidobe Awuzie. They love to play off coverage and not give up big plays. But when you do that, you just take what the defense gives you. This is what CJ's going to do. One of his easiest throws of the day because it's a one read and CJ can freaking go and let this ball rip, and let it rip he does towards the right side of the line. Just so crisp. CJ Beathard threw such a crisp football. I mean, it is just watching the ball pop. The guy has great footwork. He totally plays within himself. He's nimble in the pocket. I mean, this guy, I think, could be a very efficient NFL quarterback. The offense flows so nice. Hoyer is slow in the pocket, can't get through reads. CJ has a much stronger arm, is so intelligent, and that's what Kyle saw that no one else saw, because CJ didn't make any splash plays in college. He's the complete opposite of Patrick Mahomes. Patty Mahomes is the type of guy that made all the splash plays. CJ made none. Here, this concept sucks because it's blocked perfectly. I don't understand. I think somebody on the Niners ran a wrong route here. That's the only thing I can comprehend, because it's a great misdirection play action, but how come there's nobody here? That's where you attack when you're going off play action like that. I mean, even in Madden, in any video game format, when you go off play action stretch play, which is a beautiful Kyle Shanahan play, last year you'd have Austin Hooper coming around here running a route, but no one is there, which makes it really frustrating. And CJ has nowhere to throw, so that was frustrating for sure. Then CJ does a really good job at hitting Hyde. Gould's gonna eventually hit a 52-yard field goal. Let's see if we can get some fourth quarter action for y'all. I just really enjoyed watching CJ. I'm just so impressed by what he's doing on tape right now. I mean, it is awesome to watch. So, okay. See the score right here? I went too far, unfortunately. Oh, understand it now. All right, yeah, the Niners got a recovery and Hyde ran it in for a score. I'm going to have to leave because my memory's about to get up on my comp. But last play from CJ, and just a tremendous game, guys, overall. I hope you enjoyed some of the third quarter action that I gave you, including the second quarter. But there you see the arm strength. I can't wait for Dallas next week. I think he's going to have a great game against that soft zone coverage. And when they play man, you simply beat them with marquees. So we'll see you guys. What a great game from CJ. First win is coming next week.